Hello to all the amazing YouTube people, the Niemer here with some more Library of Ruina, book librarian star in the city. And well, yeah, things are unfolding a little bit. Oh, again, that music. I feel like playing this for the whole day, but yeah. I kind of have viewers on my other videos as well, so I don't know. I guess because it's so nice and fresh, this game is. Anyhow, we are like leveling up here, I guess. We are Canard, level 2 out of level 5, whatever that means, I'm not sure. Anyhow, it sounded to me like we are becoming more and more threatening. Anyhow, I promised last time that we're gonna go and read some stuff here, so I'll do exactly that. So story is a big part of this game, so I want to honor it, right? So we're gonna go to the library. Okay. And let's see, so we got abnormality rematches, so I can go and do another match against the bloodbath if I really want to. I don't see why I would do that. Then we got the patron and librarian stories. There's nothing here. Okay, then we got the main story, and we watched all of these. I don't think I skipped anything, so it should be okay. So we got a Yun's office fixer story here. What's that? Okay. Oh, it goes from down towards up. Okay, so we got the rat story, then we got the Yun's office fixer story. Okay, cool. So we can recall the stories. Okay, and then finally we got the books. Oh, what's that? Then finally we got the books. So we got the rat books. So we're gonna read them out. So this is the backstory of the characters that we turned into books. That sounds better than say killed, right? Anyhow, Lenny's page. Wanna hear a secret? This is kind of embarrassing, but I used to have a dream once, like Pete does now. Yeah, I know, I'm still younger than him with a long future ahead of me. Yikes, but what could I do? Life's too rough for that. Others say that rats are a pathetic bunch who were too incompetent to join even the smallest syndicate, let alone a wing. Filthy losers who feed on junk and leftovers, not making any efforts to change. Back when I was a young kid, I didn't like that. I thought I was better than those rats, so I decided to get into an examinee town. A little did I know that I'd be the one chose I'd regret the most. I begged and nagged at my parents, wanting to achieve that stupid dream. How did it go, you ask? Seems you're just as stupid, aren't you? I wouldn't be hanging out with these folks if I made it now, would I? What I'm saying is, dreaming won't do jack shit for you. They didn't end up here because they gave up trying. Hell, they wouldn't have set foot on this gutter in the first place if they had what it takes to achieve their dreams. You get it now? Pete's a huge idiot. Okay. Well, I guess this is like a, one of those sobbing stories of somebody who didn't make it. But how can we show sympathy for somebody who takes somebody's guts out after they kill them, right? Anyhow, Pete's page. There's not a lot of peeps who hang around in the backstreets alone. It's cause that's just madness. We can dowdy folks got a band together to survive. Get into a small syndicate or anything and make a living somehow. Some ignorant fool makes a scene in the backstreets on their own. They're just making themselves a target as soon as others notice they're alone. That's why we move in groups. We're called rats for a reason. We crawl about the dark in packs and jump at prey for the chance to bite them apart when we spot one. So you're wondering if rats have any dreams? I guess belonging to a proper syndicate, if any. We're just too tacky and amateurish to be called one. We hate being bound to rules, so hell freeze over before any one of us joins an office, and no rat I know would move to an examinee town and study for wing entrance exams. Sorry. Those nerds at examinee towns aren't too different from rats like us. We are all dreaming silly dreams that will never come true with our petty skills. An office, a wing, a syndicate, or whatever, think it's an easy task to belong to a decent group? People just accept what they got and live on, but still, I wanted to have a dream. So the Lenny had a dream, but didn't work out. Pete would like to have a dream, but not really. And then finally, Meng Chi. Did you know? There's grades for each alley in the back streets. Funny, ain't it? Trash in a trash can are grading each other. The powers that are under the protection of a syndicate, office or association are pretty safe. Sweepers can't raid those streets easily. Putting the people who live there in a different grade from those who don't, though, it's pointless, honestly speaking. Sure, it's a bit safer over there, but we're talking about the back streets. Get it? You know what's funnier? Even kids would group themselves according to what part of the streets they live in. They'd even shun the others whose clothes or manner didn't fit their turf style. I had no choice but to accept this sad truth. You wondering how things were in the alleys I lived? Couldn't afford to pay protection fees to a syndicate, so the sweepers came down at night and collected most of my neighbors. I had to witness them take chunks of flesh out of my parents and brothers while they were still breathing. Don't pity me though. My story ain't nothing special around here. Right, it's a tough world, I guess, like our protagonist Garland, or whatever his name is, says. Yeah, some tough stories here. Anyhow, let's see Yoon's Office Fixers. A Yoon Office Fixer, page 1. The society of fixers is built entirely upon meritocracy. The greater you are, the higher you can climb. On the other hand, if you don't have the capability, you should be thankful for any org that accepts you and stay low. Thing is, capability can mean many things. For some, it could be physical strength, and others might have superior intellect. It seems kinda unfair to me that they make arbitrary evaluations of a concept that can be taken in so many different ways. Yeah, intellect, that's true. Not that I think I have some hidden talent that deserves a better grade or anything though. I do feel a bit upset, but I think I'm at the right place. The jobs I usually do are looking for lost cats at night. You can tell how low my spot is, yeah? I'm not a huge fan of the jobs I'm doing right now, of course. I mean, sure, I wouldn't say no to some flashier requests. I just accepted to carry on with my life. So, yeah, all of these accepted their fate, and, well, I guess these stories will progress into, well, we are like scraping the bottom of the barrel here, and these stories are like really, really, you know, sad and hopeless and stuff like that. But yeah, it's world building, I guess. Anyhow, let's go out here. So we got Keter here, and I can burn some books. Let's burn a couple of books of Finn here. Let's see what we get. I'm sorry, Finn, but yeah. When an ally dies, gain 1 strength next scene. Oh, really? Half-baked courage. Okay. Wallop. Okay. 2 to 6, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, 1 to 8. Preemptive strike. Trust. Wallop. Preparation. Struggle. On use, gain 2 protection next scene. Defend, 2 to 6. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. And then let's see. Let's do some inventations. So Canart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. I'm just gonna skip that. So that's stories, okay. And then we got the rats. Okay, these are stories, okay. Right. Okay, let's register some books. So if I put in Book of Finn, I guess, yeah, this will progress the story. I want to see something though. Book of a 9th grade fixer. Let's do a book of something and fight some rats. I wanna see something. I wanna see if I still recover 1, 2, or 3 lights per turn. Oh, we actually have 2 characters now as well. So this is just like going, like break these enemies. Okay. So I assume now all 3 of them should attack this one here because it has a bigger number. So that's how that works. Okay. So each one of them has their own number, right? Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, I have only 3 light here. Didn't I start with 4 last time? Maybe I did not. So these have like only 1. so they have like some cheap stuff. Anyhow, let's do here. Everyone's attacking us. Let's play something that costs 3. There we go, and you can do something like that. Okay. And there we go. Okay, this one will hit me, this one will hit me, that's fine. What I really want to see here is like how many light points do we have after this? Oh, select abnormality page. Single ally. So because we killed some enemies, our emotions went up, so I guess we can select these. Okay. Take 2. Okay, take less damage from slash attacks. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, okay, deal bonus stagger damage. Resets upon attacking a different target. Yeah, sure. Please select a librarian. Okay, I'm gonna select myself here. The depth of a cut depends on the moment's mind and willpower. So if we select us here, we can see we have scars active. Right. However, I have to select the thing before we know who he's gonna attack. So that's a bit tricky. Or? And seems like I have 4 emotion here, so I am gonna guess that we recovered those pretty fast. Okay. Well, let's progress the story, I guess, and let's see what happens. Okay, emotion level bonus, right? Okay, cool. No battle symbols. Got. Okay. What are these battle symbols? How do we equip those? I'm not sure. Okay, curtains closed. So sometimes you go with the right click, sometimes. Okay. Floor of General Works. Unlock all lower floors. Rise to the rank of an urban myth. Rise to the rank of urban legend. Right. Cater. Canard. Okay, let's do an invitation here. So let's go with Finn. That's the next one in the story. We have no idea what we're gonna... What if I do Finn and the grade 9 fixer? Okay. Huh. So basically I still did not see anything that would not be red. Red in color, as in progressing the story. Maybe that will come into play a bit later. Okay. Finn has failed as expected. He wasn't going to last too long anyway. He was just mediocre. He should have gotten a decent modification surgery or had enough talent to make up for his lack of experience. But he didn't have any of that. He was nothing more than an overconfident brat. Really, I didn't get that feeling out of him, but okay, Ian, if you say so. Too bad, I kinda liked his affable and cutesy attitude. Well, I did as well, too bad we had to kill him. Though I agree, he was bound to die sooner or later, we all are. And what's that sword? Is that like a chainsaw sword? Congratulations, by the way, you must have more options now that you're a grade 8 fixer. Yep, so you'd better be careful. If you don't pay me well enough, I might move to another office. Heard that you're barely covering your own taxes these days, let alone the monthly rent for his office space, am I wrong? I believe the case I had Finn handle could make a breakthrough. You mean the library and the invitation talked about earlier? But you said the invitation appears randomly, no? How are you going to get another one? I wouldn't have called you if I didn't have certainty. I recently received another invitation. Is that so? The existence of our office depends on this case. The library is sure to be profitable. I have a hunch, so we're giving it everything we have. Aight, let's roll in some dough. I just bought this lovely thing here from a workshop too. Well, I hope she's tough, because I need some challenge. These guests seem quite determined. We should prepare accordingly. A whole office coming at us, eh? It may be a small and insignificant one, but it could prove to be a little tough for the library right now. What if they make it all the way to your room? The guests cannot act outside of the space we've prepared for them. It's how this place works. After all, this space is created with limitless power. Yet you somehow jumped right into my room when you weren't even invited. Anyway, I'm capable of protecting myself, so there's nothing for you to worry about. Okay, cool. Greetings, dear guests. Oh, there's two of them. You must be the owner of this place. She doesn't even look that strong. Finn must have been here earlier. What happened to him? Ah, that one has become a book. I see, so you turn into books if you die here. She's smart. Acting all sentimental when you were the one who sent him here, knowing he'd fail. Shut up! We all got exploited and abandoned at some point in our lives. May you find your book in this place. Okay, cool. Well, acts remaining. Some receptions are composed of multiple acts. You can check the number of acts in the reception here. Okay, so floors available free. Okay, interesting. The plot thickens. Yun's fixer. Okay, well, she doesn't look too bad. Oh, by the way, I like that this game is symmetric. I played a lot of card games, and most of the times they're asymmetric, which means like the protagonist has their own deck of cards and enemies just like do some attacks or defense, or there are usually more of them, and there's like... Here it's symmetric, mostly. Like the cards they have, I can have as well. Alright, so we fight two of the Yun's fixers here. I guess Yun will only join the fight if absolutely needed. Okay. Well, now that both of us have two characters, maybe the speed does become important. Anyhow, I need to like fix up my deck here. So first of all, let's see what they have. So they are weak. Okay, one of them is weak to slashing damage, and one of them is weak to pierce. Okay. So some combination of pierce or slash would be good. As long as I don't use blunt damage, it should be okay. Okay, let me take roll on here, and I believe... Oh, what's that? Finn's page. Right. Okay, 50% chance to boost slash damage by 1. Well, that's gonna be useful. So I'm gonna equip a roll on here with a Yun's Office Fixer page. There we go. And we're gonna use some slashy attacks. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 of these. I think they're really good. Okay. Yeah, so this is like a better version of this one. Okay, then we got struggle here. Well, this is blunt attacks, so... Okay, then some more blunt. I don't want blunt in this fight. Rat's Guide to Survival. Preemptive strike. Okay. Slash and then dodge. Okay, wallop. Okay, that's just some bunch of... Okay, preparation. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. Well, that sounds good to me, actually. So if we can win the defense, which is 3 to 4, we would like restore some light. Let me try this out. There we go. Backstreet dash. I don't like these. Okay. Struggle. Preemptive strike. I guess this one's okay. So now we have a balanced deck, right? We have 3 1s, 3 2s, and 3 of those. Okay, I'm gonna save crit setup. I'm gonna call it slashy preparation. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we're going in with the slashy preparation here and on a Yui. So what kind of damage do they mostly do? They seem to do a lot of pierce damage. Oof. And some blunt. What are we weak to? Blunt. Fatal. Nah, that seems good. As long as we don't have fatal blunt. Fatal slash. Well, they have little slash, so there's slash. Little bit there. Yeah, I think it's okay if you go with Yoon's office fixer builds here. So we're gonna take another one here. Okay, that one's taken by Roland. It's not Garland, it's Roland. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with the same setup here. Gonna do that. Oh, actually, we can just load it. Slash preparation. There you go. Yeah, let's try this out, see how it goes. So we are weak to blunt, so we should be careful about that. We don't have a lot of defense. Oh, this is 3 to 4. This is a solid defense, 3 to 4. Okay. Cool. Well, let's see how it goes. What's that? Okay, Librarian selected 2 out of 3. Oh, if I had 5, I could select which ones are going. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go. So we start with 3. I'm not cut out for taking the lead. I'm a lot tougher than you expect. Think you can beat me. Tremble in the eternal pits of fear. Felt like throwing a cool one-liner. Okay, well, let's initiate combat here. Okay, so they're both going to attack. Oh, they're gonna attack the lower initiative here. The lower number. Okay. So first the Roland should go, then Yui, and then these two. Although the one we attack will go into clash with us, so we'll not be able to attack the other one, right? That's how it works. Anyhow, 1 to 4 evade, 1 to 2, okay. Now, there we go. And here, I could go with preparation. So 1 to 2, and we'll definitely win the fight. So I wonder how many light points we'll have after we defend successfully from the slash damage here. Okay. I'm gonna turn the quick mode on here. Okay, cool. Alright, can I not use? Do I have to use? Okay, sure. So both of them have 4 light. Okay, that's weird. Because I used... Oh, maybe when we kill somebody we gain bunch of light. Was that like somewhere explained or something? Sure, she has 4 now. So she had like 3, we used 1, we gained 1 back per turn, and then we gained another one. I'm gonna say it was like that. And he probably gained a whole bunch because he killed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me, right? Victory! Okay. Thank goodness I lived through this. Phew, that was real close. It would have been a real shame if we failed to handle it. Well, I think the worst is just coming now. So I wonder now, can we change the decks for acts too? Some receptions are composed of multiple acts. You can check the number of acts in the reception here. Right, so we got Yoon and Eri. Okay, so that's the one with the chainsaw. Like a chainsaw. Oh, this one's pretty fast. So this one takes a lot of damage from slash attacks, and this one normal from slash. So I think we can keep the setup here. Let me just check what she uses. Time for a little test. Lower max value of opponent's next die by 3. Huh. Well, things are getting interesting here. Wallop. 2 to 6, 2 to 4. I'm weak and, well, we are both weak to blunt. Well, we don't want to get hit by slash. This one has slash and slash. It could be bad. What about you? Dodge and strike, preparation. Okay, you're too slow. And Clash Win add +2 power to next die. Oh, that's scary. Commandeering. On use, give 1 protection to all allies next scene. This is a really strong card. I have nothing even close to that. Well, let's try, and we fail. We're gonna try to like do it a little bit better next time. So let's see, who are they going for? Oh, really? Why is that? Why is that this dude is going here and she goes there? Huh. What are you using? Preparation. And you? Feeling good. Slash. Inflict 1 fragile next scene. Are we weak to slash? We're actually really weak to slash, so this cannot happen. 1 to 5. 3 to 6. 3 to 5. Would be really good if you can counter that slash attack. Well, I don't really care what he does. I don't want to clash on him because he'll restore 1 light. Oh, they both only have 1 spot and I have 4. Ooh, I have 5 here. Why do I have 5 lights here? Interesting. Any case, let's try to... Oh, she's just normal though. And he's like fatal. So if we go like slash attacks, we might as well go for him, right? 2 to 3. You know what? I changed my mind. He's probably more dangerous anyway. And very susceptible to gut harvesting, so... Well, let's go. There we go. Well, I guess lucky for me that I rolled big dice. Pale hands, I don't care. There we go. Well, we still have a lot of points. Yeah, sure, and we are outnumbering now, so it should be easy enough. Let's go for some gut harvesting. Oh! What is she doing? She's going for me? 1 to 4, 1 to 4. Ah, doesn't really matter. It's pretty much done. Because now she's gonna rip her up. Kind of. Yeah, it seems like I still have like a lot of stuff here, a lot of light points. There we go. Good. Good job, Yui. We are victorious. Curtain call for the reception of Yun's office. Congratulations, you successfully became Bux. Okay, Book of a Grade 9 Fixer that we got in the first fight, and then the next one, Book of Yun's office. Okay, Book of Yun. So I got only 1 book from the boss. Emotion level bonus, Book of Grade 9 Fixer. So I should learn how to like get more emotion level bonus stuff. Not sure how to do that, but 2% chance to boost stagger damage on each type by +1. That's very low percent chance though. Where can I see battle symbols? Okay. Excellent. This guest named Yun could make an especially valuable book for us. They're all like moths diving into flames. That Yun guy seemed like a clever sort, but even he ended up blindly jumping into the fire to get what he wanted. Just check. Okay. Once you had a taste of desire, it comes in like an unstoppable wave. It's a quote I heard a long time ago. Well, I actually wanted to check how long the video is right now. Okay. But is that desire true to one's heart? Well, aren't you funny? You said you despise roundabout speech, and now you're being all poetic. I think she despises others giving her roundabout speech because 10 out of 10 delivery. A certain librarian I know would have taken an arm and a leg off if she heard that. Get back to sorting books. It's just as Angela said, we really got another floor to the library. Hey there, my name is Roland. Angela, I can't forgive you. Angela, you... Beep. I thought we were already done with that topic. You simply need to cooperate without complaint. That was the deal, remember? And try to appreciate that flashy body of yours you finally earned back. Did you really think you could make me happy by just giving me a human body? Don't forget, I still don't agree with you. As you wish. Damn, that was tense. Hello there, I'm Patron Librarian in charge of the floor of history. Malkuth. You seem lively at least. What was going on just now? I have some unfinished business with Angela. You probably heard bits of it, but I have no choice but to follow her orders, no matter how I feel. I'm in the same shoes as yours, though we seem to have ended up here for different reasons. So, what can I do for you? You can bring me the books, Roland. Since I'm in charge of the floor of history, I'll be sorting the books you bring and collecting those that are about history. Us librarians will then read the collected books, gradually making our floors whole and completing the library itself as an extension. And we'll naturally get to unlock more floors and awaken their patron librarians in that process. So, the other librarians are asleep for now? Yep, they are. I get the gist of it. You're surprisingly bright for someone who was so upset moments ago, by the way. I was kind of worried I might have to endure some of that wrath. I can't let my personal affairs get in the way of work now. I still have my problems with Angela, but it's not like getting mad about it will do me any good. I've got my reasons to do my best with this work too. Okay then, let's give it our best shot. Yeah! There we go. So, Floor of History opened. Level 1. You can now select the Floor of History during reception. A patron librarian has awoken. A new assignment has been added. Floors with open doors. This middle portion allows you to navigate the information of the floors that are currently available. More floors will be unlocked when certain conditions are met. New librarians are shown on new floors. You can view the information of the newly opened floor here. You can check the librarian's floor assignments and abnormality pages. Oh! Oh, I see. So we can play her now. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, she can use all the books we have as well. Malkuth. Okay, let me go to credenza here, and let's go to books. So we got Fiend's page. How do we unlock that? Oh, right. Okay, when we burned it, right? Fiend's page. It's been a while, sis, actually. I'll talk to you some time ago. By myself, of course. It sounds a bit lonely, but I'm fine. Today's not gonna be the same as the days before. I have good news. I finally joined an office run by this guy named Yun and officially became a fixer. You're proud to see your precious little younger brother grow up and make it, aren't you? Isn't it cool? I've told you there's no need to worry about me. Yep. Oh, about Yoon's office. I think it's really nice place. No, I'm not lying. Our operator Yuan is a bit cold, but he teaches me a lot of things. And then there's also Eri, who's my senior. I've yet to be friends with her, but she seems like a good person too, for now. They're giving me small jobs like searching for lost cats. What's with these lost cats? Maybe they're worried I'm too inexperienced to handle tougher stuff. It's not really fancy, but if I start out with small tasks like this and work up slowly, I'm gonna be a great fixer one day, yeah? My heart is already pumping with excitement. When I become a proud and dashing fixer, I'll buy a Nest migration ticket and get a nice new home for you. I could buy my gear at workshop thanks to your help and all that. Though that's not all, you always looked after me, sis. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about this. Anyway, don't worry about me and do the things you want to do. I know you were always too busy caring for me to pursue your own interests. You offered to give me a prosthetic body or even a minor procedure that the last time we met, but I'm doing fine without any of that stuff. And you got money to earn for yourself. I'm tired, so I'll be going now. I run around the whole town chasing a cat all day. Night, sis. I hope we see each other again. Well, maybe if we turn her into a book, we can place them next to each other. I really wish he would join my team instead of Yui. Like, Yui, no backstory, no nothing. And that poor dude, we had to turn into a book. Okay, let me burn some books here. So, I only have one book of Finn. 11 books of Rats, 1 book of Yoon. Oh, we burned 2 books of Finn already. Right. Oh, we got a book of Yoon's office. So I'm gonna burn like... Okay, we can get Finn's page here, Eri's page, or Yoon's page. What is this, like 0 out of 5, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 2 out of 2? Let's burn all but 1, let's see what we get. Kablam! Okay, we got another Finn's page, we got Erin's page, oh, we got Yoon's page, really? So it's actually not so hard to get all of that, and we got Commandeering, which seems like a really good card. Time for a little test. Okay, cool, Eri's page, right. Well, let's go Credenza, books, Canard. Eri's page. You have lots of things to prepare before you can jump into the fixer business. Starting with choosing equipment, you'll need clothes to protect your bodily accessories, etc. But before any of that, body augmentation comes first. There's no point having masterful skills or fancy equipment if your body can't keep up, you know? And training hard isn't gonna do it. There's a limit to training your body, and the fittest body is still no match for mechanical prosthetics or bionic organs. You gotta be able to keep your body intact to do anything, so you're pretty much forced to spend a fortune on it. Okay? Spoiled little brat. There's a ton of methods to enhance your body: exoskeletons, bionic surgeries, nano tattoos, prosthetic body parts, you name it. Deciding what workshop tech to employ is up to preference and purpose. Some would want insane muscular strength that could let them carry a power pole one-handed, and others would want ludicrous speed, quick enough to skip over multiple blocks in a split second. It's so diverse, I could go on forever. You need any ability, they've got you covered. The only hurdle is money. In the city, money is what gets you power. That's why the first thing we notice when we assess our foes is how much they've spent on their bodies. Oh, of course. Some technologies patented by closed groups like certain syndicates or wings are hard to get your hands on, even if you have all the cash in the world. Just look at me though. It took a teensy little procedure for me to lift this humongous weapon with one hand, while you're holding with two, so... This is kind of power you can get, you see. Body augmentation is more of a necessity than an option these days, so you want to study up on that. You don't want to stay a weakling when everyone else is getting their augmentations now, do you? Well, who's she talking to? With herself, or... Yeah, I don't like her too much. I'm glad we turned her into a book. And then finally we got Yoon's page, that's Finn's and Eri's boss. Finn was bungling in many ways. He had no talent. He refused to take modification procedures, All he armed himself was a tiny weapon. I didn't exactly dislike him though. They say a delicate person like him is nothing short of pathetic here, but he had passion regardless, and he was going to be our colleague from now on. Besides, it's not too common to see such a passionate fellow in this grueling mess of a city. He was an interesting one. Then, why did I exploit him? Exploit is a rather harsh word to describe it if you ask me. A sloppy kid like him would have gotten killed anyway, abducted in the back streets and fading away while witnessing his innards getting ripped from his body. And that's one of the tamer examples I could give. In this city, worse things are happening here, and they're only on a daily basis. If he didn't die there, he could have faced a much more terrible fate somewhere else, isn't that right? Well, like the one you sent him into, you bully. Never mind, this is all but rationalization. Think what you want. Okay, well, pragmatic person, I'd say. Okay, let's go to invitation. Let's register a book. So this we already know. This is for rats, this is for office fixers, this is for office rookie. Oh wait, what? Yoon's office rookie, right, this is where we killed Finn, right. And then we got Book of Finn, which takes us into Yoon's office. And then we got Book of Yoon's office and Book of Yeon, which we don't know where they go. Oh, this one. This one's not red. Let's do the Book of Yoon here. Oh, no guests. How about Yoon and Yoon's office? No? All three of these? No. So how do we know then? What do we have to take? I guess the story is linear right now, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Anyhow, Book of Yeon's office. Send an invitation there. Let's see if we can overcome the next... What's that all about? Location somewhere in the back streets. Mo, brother of Iron. You guys should regularly fill your head with brain fluid. A dry brain dulls your thoughts. I knew I've been feeling so hazy these days. Where are we going to rob this time? I think we should go for a workshop. Workshops are rich and they have useful components too. How about an office? We should earn some infamy if we take down an office or two. I don't think we'll get anything valuable from the offices we can take on right now. Are these robots or people? I don't know how to voice like this. A restaurant then. I'd like delicious stuff. You moron, did you already forget why we got our new bodies? So I guess they took cybernetic bodies. Yeah, they seem like they're mostly like iron and metal and stuff. Because we wanted to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. That's right, we were enduring like crazy. These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, and some repairs from time to time. We can make money without feeling hungry or thirsty. That's true. It costs a fortune to get ourselves whole body replacements. But it's still uncomfortable. I know I don't have to eat anymore, but I keep thinking about all the tasty things I had before, and it makes me want to taste them again. Yeah, that's like the main reason why I would never become a cybernetic organism if I could choose. Maybe if I'm about to die. I really like eating, yeah. But that's because we got cheap bodies from a cheap workshop. We just have to earn more, then we can replace our bodies with better ones. The most expensive ones are even adjust emotions and completely shut off desires on top of having good performance. But those are almost as expensive as a Nest household. We can worry about that later. Let's focus on money making now. It's all about money in the end. So, don't bring up restaurants. You're making me want to eat stuff too. Okay. Mo, there's a piece of paper stuck in your body. I like how this body doesn't have any sensory systems, but it's annoying to be unable to feel things like this. Let's have a look at that piece of paper first. I don't think it was in your body until just now. Ooh, maybe we got too infamous and somebody sent us a calling card or something. Or maybe a coupon for yummy new food. Well, yeah. Are all syndicates composed of such half-witted individuals? I was expecting someone more perfectly fine. It all depends on the syndicate. The city is crowded with them. You could even say there's one for every fixer out there. A number of thugs gather up and do things under a name, and you get a syndicate. They're involved in all sorts of different businesses, so it's hard to give a general descriptions beyond that. They seem sloppy. Are those machines? They aren't machines or AI, despite their appearance. Pure machines carrying their own emotions and desires have long since disappeared from the city. These guys are just using whole body replacements, and low quality ones from a shoddy workshop at that. I see. Alright, shall we prepare for the reception? Yes, we do. So, we can find valuable stuff here, right? We just have to chop up some monsters and take some books. Calling me a monster, dude? This body has strength, if nothing else. We can come here for loot, but what if that piece of paper was all a lie? Maybe we were too naive. There's no need to worry, dear guests. In this place, we strictly play by the rules written on the invitation. Yikes! Welcome, dear guests. This is the library. And I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. In this library, you may obtain the books listed on the invitation if you overcome the ordeal. That's it. Must be one of those ploys by rich folks. It's all entertainment to them. I heard of that they kidnap people from the back streets, trap them in a labyrinth no one can escape, and make them wander in there, fighting for eternity. Until they die. Never to see the light again. We've already come this far, we have to do this. Don't be so gloomy. May you find your book in this place, then. Okay, cool. So syndicates are a little bit stronger than offices, I guess. 1, 2, 3 floor. The floors that can participate in the receptions are shown here. Okay. Oh, interesting. So I can use the history floor, Malkuth, or I can use the other floor. Interesting. So it's like we have two, these are basically parties, right? We have two parties here. Well, this one is a bit weak, right? We only have one character, so let's use this one. So let's see, we have Mo here. We got Consta and Arnold. So they are all normal to slash damage. Some of them are fatal to pierce. This one's not fatal to anything. Weak to blunt. Well, pierce would work well here. Anyhow, let's take a Roland. What are they good against? Let's see. Well, it seems like they have all over the place kind of things. Well, actually, let's just take some good cards and see how we do. And then if we lose, we're gonna check their cards a little bit more. I'll just check these purple ones. 1 to 12. You only live once. So 1 to 12 blunt damage there, and restore 1 light, inflict 1 paralysis on self next turn. Okay, for the scene, up to X dice have their maximum roll value decreased by 3 when using pages. So paralysis 1 means like 1 dice. So paralysis 1 means 1 dice will have the roll value decreased by 3. Okay. Well, I guess I just don't have to, I want to avoid this thing, so a lot of blunt damage. So we are weak, but at least it's not fatal, so it should be okay. Okay. Oh right, we can use Yun's pages now. Boost the max value of evade dice by +3 at 50% chance. I don't like percent chances. Finn. When an ally dies, no. No. Airy. 25% chance to boost the max value of defensive dice by 3. Who has the most HP? Yun does. It's normal. Oh, it's fatal, normal, normal. Oh, okay. So it has a little bit more better resistances actually. Okay, let's take the Yoon's pages here. And let's try to figure out what would be good cards. So we got some new purple ones, right? So we got commandeering. So these ones have like some pretty nice numbers, some pretty big numbers. So let's grab those. Yeah, 4-3-3. Oh, this one also has, but it's up to 6. This one go like up to 8. The first one, Give 1 protection to all allies next scene. Protection takes X less damage from attacks for the scene. Okay, maybe it's not so good. I don't know. Struggle. 4-8, 3-4. So the top one is like 6 on average. The bottom one is 4. This one is like 5-4, but really weak defense. Only 1 defense. And this one has 3-4 defenses. Skitter away. On Clash Wind, restore 1 light. Yeah, I think I like these. Dirty Blow. Okay, focus strikes. Well, these ones are cool if you want 3 attacks, right? If somebody's like defenseless. We are going 2 against 3 though. This might be hard. Takes fragile. Yeah, but I cannot see what's power. I only see what's fragile does. I guess we do more damage on our attacks. Rat's Guide to Survival. Okay, some evades and stuff. Let's try with Rat's Guides to Survival. Okay. Okay, we're gonna call this commandeering. Commandering, right. Okay, Yui. So for now, I'm like using the exact same setup on both. Wait, what? 2, 4, 6? Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough of them. Really? So they're shared between the decks? Okay, well, I'm just gonna use the gut harvesting then. Oh, really? What? But I don't get it. Okay, so I got 4 commandering, that's okay, but I have more than 1 gut harvesting. That's a bit weird. Enhanced pages, none. Equip page. My favorites. Equip this one. Remove those. Go back to Yoon's page. Put in commandering. Come on. There you go. So these are shared between decks. So now I'll have enough of these gut harvests, right? Okay. So if you want to have multiple setups for multiple different equip packages like these pages. So pages exhaust the cards. So if you put cards in one page, you're not gonna be able to do them in another one. Okay. Well, let's try, although I'm a little bit unsure about this. We'll see. Scene 1, let's go. So let's see, what are you using? Endure. Endure. That's a really strong card for only 1 mana. So defend 2 to 5. Then 3 to 4. Then 1 to 3. Inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Right. So if I do commandeering, which one has the least HP? Oh, this one only has 6 stagger. So this one's like pretty good target, I'd say. There we go. And then you 3 to 6. 3 to 6, 3 to 6, and then 1 to 4. Okay, let's go like this. But I'm not like really sure about this. Okay, this one's staggered. Okay. Pale Hands, Scars. Take less damage from slash attacks. This is gonna be hard to pull off, so I'm just gonna go who got wounded here. We really did not get wounded a lot. So let's see. Well, we have our light back, so that's good. So this one's staggered. Okay. Let's roll. So what are you using? Dodge and strike. Oh, that's a pretty bad card. Okay, so you're using double defense. Okay, I'm just gonna pile up here on this one then. So far, this game seems relatively easy. Okay, I need to finish this one off, I guess. Okay, let's roll first. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna go first. So this one will initiate the clash with this one, and then this one can finish that one off. Okay, we're gonna do that, and you can do commandeering against this one. That should be okay. Oof, 1 to 12 damage. Okay. Yeah, as I assumed, these two will clash because this one was faster than us and it initiated it. We finished that one off. Yeah, okay. Pale Hands, whatever. Okay, what are you doing? That's a weak attack. So somebody has to go and finish that one off, and then we just go against this weak attack. 3-3. Okay. Yeah, let's just clash with this one, whatever, and you can go and kill that one off, I guess, hopefully. Book of Arnold obtained. Okay, okay. So there's a quick mode. What else do we have here? We have like some kind of auto combat. Game did mention some kind of auto combat. Okay. Anyhow, okay, there we go. Randomly slot combat pages. There we go. Oh, right. So I just press P and space then. Okay, space, P, space. Yeah, okay. Okay, space, P, space. There you go. Book of Consta. Victory, yes. Curtain call for the reception of Brotherhood of Iron. Cool. Well, they were a little bit tougher, but... So we got Book of Consta, 3 books of Constas, 3 books of Arnold, 1 book of Mu, 2 books of their Brotherhood, and 1 book of Arnold. So I guess this one, which we killed really fast, we only got 1. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's just my observation. Plus 1% chance to boost evade dice power by +1. That's so little though. Ironclad Brother. HP -1, stagger resist +1. Headwear. There has to be some way to equip those. Okay. See, it's not a good idea to keep your brain inside a hunk of scrap metal. Isn't it still better than a frail human body though? There are plenty of ways to enhance your body without replacing it for another. Heck, there's actually many options. Tattoos, prosthetic limbs, medications and drugs, you name it. It's all possible as long as you have the cash. Replacing your body with a machine, on the other hand, is a one-way ticket you can't ever go back on. I agree. Robotic bodies cannot resemble humans too closely, even if it's for someone swapping out their flesh. Your life goes down the drain right away. When does one put their brain in a machine then? 1. When you urgently need a huge amount of money, you can sell off your old body and organs for a good chunk of cash. 2. When you need to do repetitive work for a long time. I heard mechanical bodies like that aren't bad for that kind of labor. Broken parts can be quickly replaced and desires can be kept under control, so it has its merits. Repetitive work for a long time? Well, sounds like my work in this library here, actually. What? Interested in getting a new body? No, I was just reminded of my past for a moment. Okay. So we have something flashing there. Okay. Let's see, invitation. So this one works, this one doesn't, this one doesn't. So only this one progresses the story here, okay. How about here? Oh no, that's the same thing. Wait, what? Will you enter the book of Scorched Girl? No, I'm not gonna enter the book of Scorched. Oh, right, this is like the... Obtain the Book of the Brotherhood of Iron. Complete. Ah, so when I did this... Unlock all lower floors. Rise to the rank, okay. So now we can do this thing if I want to, but I think time is like a little bit long here, right? Yeah, it's been 1 hour already. Okay, let me burn some books here. So I'm gonna burn... I'm gonna burn whatever I have like multiple copies of here. There we go. Let's see what we can get. Okay, we got Arnold's, Constance and Moose page, which is pretty cool. Charge up, we got some of their abilities here. Charge up. Yeah, I'm still a little bit... still not sure exactly how much light we get per turn. Like, how weird that the game doesn't explain that. How do you gain light? I mean, we know how to expand it, and we see how much we have at the start of the turn. But still, seems like more expensive abilities are just straight up better. Maybe the game will still teach us that, I don't know. Anyhow, let's do some reading here. You can let me know in the comments, like, what are the rules about light. Unless there will be a tutorial about that and you don't have to do it, but like... It seems to me like you can play pretty expensive things that you would really never need to like play something like this. Restore 1 light, inflict 1 paralysis on self next scene, right? So how would you do this if you can always afford to play something better? Yeah. So light, a little bit unsure how that works. Well, maybe we'll find out. Anyhow. I'm gonna keep paying attention, and if I feel at some point that I cannot play as many expensive cards, I don't know. The only place I was not able to play all the expensive cards was against the abnormality. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna go to Credenza here. We're gonna go to the books and we're gonna read a little bit about the Brotherhood of Iron. Arnold's page. The city consists of 25 nests and 25 districts of the backstreets that surround these nests, and countless offices and syndicates reside in the backstreets. So back streets are like the place that the crime happens, right? Or I don't know, something. And then there are offices and syndicates doing work there, basically like petty criminals and stuff, right? You know what a surefire way for a syndicate to make a name for itself among all the competitors? The simplest method is office raiding. You literally storm into an office and wreak havoc on it. So I guess the syndicates are stronger than offices, and then they bully them, basically. You never know who will be the winner until you fight. It could stop at a good beating and one side surrendering, but some syndicates raid offices out of pure boredom and kill everyone. Each syndicate has its own way of operation. It goes without saying that the syndicate has more fame to gain out of raiding a high-grade office filled with seasoned fixers, so the officers have to stay sharp at all times. But you also have to watch it. If you misjudge your opponents, you'll end up dead before you could try anything. Or maybe they are not like, yeah, it seems like offices are like more like general work, where syndicates seem like more to be like a lawless. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out more about story here. Anyhow, offices and syndicates don't go well together, it seems like. Constance Page. What's your favorite food? That's the question I used to ask the most when I still had a human body. I love eating. Why did you turn into a robot then? Talking about food was a huge delight for me. We would share each other's tastes and preferences, and sometimes head to a restaurant for a meal just like that. But now, my body is a machine, as you can see. I can't taste anything anymore. Thanks for pointing that out. Mu told me to stop dreaming about it. I still wanna try more delicious foods. Hot and flavorful. Spicy and sweet, stuff like that. I guess this body is too cheap to restrain delusional thoughts like this. If we get more money and change our bodies to new ones, then maybe I'll be able to stop these thoughts from getting in the way of my work. Moose Page, so I guess this was the boss of these two, because he's purple and they are like just less purple. I frankly don't recommend replacing your entire body with a machine. Especially with a cheap one. Aside from basic issues such as vulnerability to damage and creaky noises, cheap prosthetic bodies compromise too much. You're basically giving up all the joys of life. Can you imagine? You can't taste anything when you eat delicious food, and you can't feel the softness and coziness of a good bed. You can't feel anything get stuck in your body, be it a piece of paper or a knife. The head remembers those feelings, but you can't experience them. There are ways to overcome it though. You can buy a desire simulation chip and plug it in your brain, inject medications or use other methods. They're just absurdly expensive. You're better off saving up for a more expensive prosthetic body if you really want your senses back. High quality, pricey bodies come with sensory organs. As I always say, it's all about money in this world. So I guess they turned themselves into robots and they were hoping to earn a lot of money to then turn themselves into some even better robots. And well, now there are books in my library, so I don't know if that was all worth it. Probably wasn't. Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering what would be a good way to make a thumbnail. Not sure. It's also dark and stuff. I'll figure something out. In any case, I dig this game a lot. Story is cool, it's interesting. It's something I can comment a lot on, so that's interesting. As for the fight, they still feel pretty easy, so. And I'm still unsure about the whole light mechanic. It's not clear cut as in other games. But I guess we'll see as the game proceeds what's the usage of lower light cards. In the meantime, if you're enjoying these videos, like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, do something nice. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next episode. Neomer signing out. Bye bye.